for two things. One, I was late. It was, for heavy traffic jam. It took more than 1 hour from my hotel to this university. And then another thing is actually the moderator misunderstood me. Yesterday, he asked me, "Are you going to distribute all these source material you are going to use?" I said, I was just joking to him. I said, it costs me money to copy in London, and somewhere in Calcutta. Why should I give them a free? I was just joking. He took it seriously. And he didn't distribute. I'm sorry. But I'll show here. Anyway, if somebody wants, I can give you, if you have a computer, you can get it in your USB or C. Or you can get my email and also download on the computer of all my papers. So I've already written 3 papers about that we call Arakan state because I prefer Arakan to Rakhine. But in Burmese, I want to call Rakhine. From the northwestern part of Rakhine state, Arakan state, that's Bukidong and Mahidol area. Many people are fleeing. It's on the raft and the boat, and they were somewhere drowned. I was also sad to hear, to read this news. But it's closely related with my presentation, and actually, on the other hand, some illegal immigrants from Bangladesh to another country. Explanation: it's a rural society living, inhabited by 2 different people with different cultural background and historical background and religious background. So this problem, all you know that started in June 2012, but it has a long history. Especially, it was simmering for 7 decades, since 1942. How about the historical background? Let us see. Okay, that's fine. In Southeast Asia, there are 3 Muslim, not enclave, I think I shouldn't use enclave for southern Thailand and southern Mindanao. Actually, the Muslim minorities problem going different, has different historical background. So Islam spread to Southeast Asia, from Bengal to Sumatra, then spread to the whole Southeast Asian archipelago. But this map is wrong. Anachronistically, it was drawn because in those days, in end of 13th century, when Islam spread to Southeast Asia, there was not that Muslim enclave in Arakan. Okay. This is Fair's report. Professor Jack Leiter has already mentioned his name. He was the first Deputy Commissioner of Arakan and also a historian. But it's very difficult to judge his historical works. But it's his report as an administration officer about the inhabitants, about the indigenous people of the state or Arakan. So you can see here the indigenous people of Arakan, the inhabitants are in the plains, Rakhine. We all call ourselves Rakhine, Arakans, Kola, Indian. Kum, that's a low-caste Hindu. In the hills, Tonga, everybody knows that, because who were living in the upstream of the river, we call Tonga. Khmer, everybody know? Khmer is a hill tribe. And Khmer is the same. And Rakhine people call, Arakanese people call Chin, not Chin, but Chan. This is Chan. This is Chin people. And Dainak. Dainak is now called by the Arakanese. These people are called Chakma in Bangladesh. And actually these people are Mongoloids and Buddhist people. Buddhist and Mrung. Actually, I think Professor Jack Leiter may know more than I do about the Mrung. It's Tripuri, I think. Tripuri, the people from Tripura state in India. And the other tribes, when the Arakanese held these possessions in Bangkok, the subject, this thing was widely and very, if there was a Muslim community in Mrau before the Burmese conquest in 1785, I don't deny the existence of Muslim population, Muslim community in Arakan, because I also read some Arakanese inscription, and I found that I often found Kala. I don't know which Kala it means, because we Burmese and Arakanese people call all these people from Indian subcontinent Kala. This is about Bugidang and Mahidol. That's two townships formed one subdivision. And in the colonial period, the Bengali people migrated into that area. So I gave you a subtitle, Chittagonian migration, because when I gave a speech in Yangon, someone criticized me for using this word Chittagonian. This term was not invented by me. It was the term used by the British colonialists to call the immigrants from Chittagong district. So here you also know about, you can read in the Bugidang subdivision, two townships, Mahidol and Bugidang. The Bengalis are Mohammedans from the neighborhood of Chittagong, Ramu, and Cox's Bazar. In the settlement tract, they are found chiefly near the town of Akka and in the north of Mayu River. This is, I forgot to get here, it is British Library in London. It's the section number is the so and so. RSO means Report of the Settlement Officer for the year 1885 to 1886. So this is sound evidence of the Bengali migration into northwest Arakan. This is report of, I'm very sure that all these Bengali who claim themselves Rohingya. Now, who wants to be called Rohingya now, or Bengali, it's very sure, well documented in the colonial records. Okay. This is also about the report of the settlement officers of the Act District for 1887 and 1888. The British Library, London, and so on and so on. The land. It's about the Mahidol tract. That is the east bank of North River. The land contained in this influx of Bengalis. It is written by R.B. Smuts. Bengali, he called them Bengali from Chittagong without any